When people see my mother today, they see a multi talented woman, an administrator, a singer, a writer, a preacher, and a single mom who raised her daughters with incredible strength. But they do not know the story behind that strength. If you're somebody who's tired, broken, or alone in your life right now, let this real life story be a reminder that the difficult beginning of your life cannot define the rest of your story. My mom had not felt a mother's love in her life as she lost her mother at very young age. Most of her childhood was spent in hostel. And sometimes I think of that little girl who never tasted the love of parents, the family, environment, and grew up without much emotional safety. And at a very young age, at around 19 years of age, she got married to somebody who loved her. I think for someone who did not feel the love throughout their childhood, this love would have meant everything for them, right? Then she became a mother, first to me and then to my younger sister. When I look back now, some of the earliest memories of my mother were memories of strength. I still remember this. After delivering my younger sister in a government hospital, my mother carried that little baby alone and came back home in that harsh summer heat. But life became much harder. There was pain at home, there was betrayal, there was abandonment. And as children, we witnessed so much of pain that no children should ever have to witness at that age. The violence at home was so severe that some memories would never leave children even years later. There were nights that we went to sleep without any assurance that we would be alive the next day. The days were filled with fear and lot of uncertainties. And one of the hardest moments in our life was when my younger sister was taken away from us and we didn't know where she was. Every single day, my mom would go searching for my sister through roads, trying to find her child. As a child, I saw all these with pain but without understanding the whole story. But today I understand the weight that she was carrying. Later we came to know that my our father had taken my sister to the native place and finally we got her back. There was even a point my mom completely lost hope in her life. She wanted to end our life and then she wanted to end her life as well. That was a turning point. She encountered the love of God. And honestly, one of the strongest images from my childhood memories is this: my mom on her knees, crying and praying before God. Life was not easy after that, but there was a change. Eventually, my parents got separated, but my mother kept going. She worked as a teacher, she took tuitions, and she raised her two daughters all alone. Maybe people of this generation may not understand this fully, but in the early 90s and 2000s, raising two daughters as a single mother, as a single young mother, came with enormous pressure, the judgment, the fear, and insecurity. At the age and stage where many people would have given up, my mom started rebuilding herself. She made sure that we studied well. She gave us the best education that she could. And that is the reason that I'm sitting here today as a co founder, a speech therapist, and a parenting coach, helping thousands of families on how to raise their kids and help special needs children. And my younger sister who has found her life abroad. And today, when I look at my mother, I don't just see survival. I see the strength, I see that faith that she had, and most importantly, the resilience. Even today, she has not stopped serving others. She continues to work among orphanaged and specially able children with so much of compassion, patience, and love. And the beautiful thing is, everybody calls her mom. The little girl who never tasted the mother's love is now a mother of so many little kids who are not related by blood but they're connected through love. And honestly, in many of my difficult situations, I look up to her and I feel that if she could survive all that, I can keep going too. If you're a mother or a father raising your children alone, please remember this: your sacrifices are not invisible. Your children may not understand at this point, but one day you will be the inspiration for many. So please keep going. And Amma, if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for staying. And thank you for your love. Though life was not kind to you, everything beautiful in our life started with you. And before we call someone strong, there could be a story of survival behind that strength, a story that meant to break them, instead, shape them into who they are today.